Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. We're going to read one shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, 13th chapter, where Kapila Dev is instructing to Mata Devhuti about the materialistic life. In the materialistic life, people are always interested in selfishness. As we learned, people are too much attached to the sense enjoyment and they get attached to the family affairs, forgetting the real duty is to serve Krishna. The family is temporary in this material world. And in such selfish attitude, forgetting to serve Krishna, uh, one gradually falls down under the influence of Krishna's external energy, which is called as the Maya Shakti. Further, Kapil Dev is saying that how this negative cycle works. So, as one gets entangled into this external energy of Krishna, then the negative cycle starts. Here, Kapil Dev says, Vartayam lupyamanayam आराबध्यं पुनः पुनः लोभावितो भूतो निःसत्त्वा परथे कुरुते स्पृहम् varatyam. When the occupation, the duty, everybody works hard for money. So when this occupation is hampered, so one is not able to make enough money, then what happens? He tries to do it again and again, and punha punha, and lobha abhibhuta niha sattva para arthe kurute spraham. Para arthe means, para means others, artha means others' money. One cannot make enough money by his hard work, then he tries to get from somebody else. So the translation is, when he suffers reverses in occupation, he tries again and again to improve himself, but when he is baffled in attempts and is ruined, he accesses money from others because of excessive greed. So now a person who is entrapped in this material life wants more money to satisfy his demand and the demands of family. And such an unfortunate person, he is running after the material things and he tries to, he's baffled. Baffled means confused. And varatyam lopayamanayam arabadhyam puna puna lobha abhibhuta niha sattva para arthe kurute spraham. So demands are increased, tries to get money from others now. Next stage, what happens? Kutumba bharano kalpo mando bhagya vruthodyamaha shriya vihina kripano dhyayancha vishati mudhadhi. Thus the unfortunate man, unsuccessful in maintaining his family members, is bereft of all the beauty. He always thinks of his failure, grieving very deeply. Actually, the demands of family is so much that they are never satisfied. And no matter how this unfortunate man is working hard for the family, his demands are always increasing. And then he's not able to kutumba bharane, which means the bharan means maintenance, kutumba. Now he has to maintain the wife and the children and the wife and parents and so many things. This unfortunate man, manda bhagya, the word used is kutumba bharana kalpo, akalpo. Akalpo means Kutumba Bharana Akalpa. He's not able to maintain now the family. And Manda Bhagya, Manda is unfortunate. Vritha Udyamaha. He's trying hard but is not able to maintain family. Shriya Vihina Kripanaha. Kripana. Kripana is the miser, you can say. Dhyayan Savisti Mudha Dhiha. Mudha means his intelligence is gone now. So he is not able to maintain the family, he is not able to think in positive mind frame, and he is all in the negative cycle. And then evam swabharana kalpam tata kaltradayasthatha nadriyante yatha purvam kinasa eva gojaram. Seeing him unable to support them, his wife and others do not treat him with the same respect as before. Even as miserly farmers do not accord the same treatment for their old and worn out oxen. So now, this man who is trying to maintain his family but not able to make enough money because the demands are more, he is also trying to get others' money, but he is not able to get enough. He is frustrated. So, what happens? The family members, they have too much demand, wife and children. So they don't, nowadays, as their demands are not fulfilled, what will happen? They don't give him enough respect. And the example is when the bull, the oxen, they become old, then they don't treat him in the same way as the new one. Similarly, person is not respected anymore in the family or among the society because he's not able to manage the family. Purport by Srila Prabhupada.
Not only in the present age, but from memorial, no one has liked an old man who is unable to earn in his family. Even in the modern age, in some communities or states, the old men are given poison so that they will die as soon as possible.
See, this is the tragedy of the society. Some people, they don't like old people. Why? Because he's not making money, he's not contributing. So they have a separate place called old age homes. You put them in the old age, go stay there. And Prabhupada is saying that some people, places, they will kill also. That is crazy.
In some cannibalistic communities, the old grandfather is sportingly killed, and in a feast is held in which his body is eaten. The example is given that a farmer does not like an old bull who has keys to work. Similarly, when an attached person in family life becomes old and is unable to earn, he is no longer liked by his wife, son, daughter, and other kinsmen, and he is consequently neglected. And to speak of not being given respect, it is
Ah.
judicious.
So Srila Prabhupada is saying that nobody likes old people, many people, not nobody, many people on the planet because they are like burden on their shoulders probably. Oh, now this old man, I have to cook for him and I have to give him all the things. So they are neglected actually. Old age, seniors are neglected.
It is judicious, therefore, to give up family attachments before one attains old age and take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One should employ himself in the Lord's service so that the Supreme Lord can take charge of him and he will not be neglected by his so-called kinsmen.
So you see, my Guru Maharaj, when he was old, so many people were looking after him. He had no children, no family, but he had so many children. He gave up his wife and children. He surrendered to Krishna completely. And there were so many disciples looking after him. So when we surrender to Krishna, Krishna will take care of it. But so much we are attached, and we will not, because materialistic world is selfish. They will take care of you as long as you are useful for them. And the day you are not useful, they will discard you. So, Srila Prabhupada is explaining here that one should surrender to Krishna. Srila Prabhupada, in his old age, 70 years age, he was an old man. Actually, in society would not accept old man. But so many people accepted Srila Prabhupada. All these disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they treated him better than his family member probably. They looked after everything what Srila Prabhupada wanted. So this is the difference between the materialistic people and the spiritual life. Spiritual life, people will respect it, whether old age or young age does not matter. They look after you. But in the material world, old people are neglected. Nobody wants to talk to old man. So very important words. We'll continue reading Srimad Bhagavatam tomorrow. Granth Raj, Srimad